you so. Somehow I feel your love is real. Near you I want to be. The birds are singing, it is song time. The guitar's vibing, soft and low. I know that you yearn for me too. So I know you're calling me. I've been away from you for ages. Never thought I'd miss you so much. I feel the truth in your love's proof. Near you is where I belong. Whoa, whoa. The tweets are flying, it's showtime. The guitar's vibing soft and low. I know that you miss me too. Baby, you're calling me. Baby, you're calling me. Baby, how I love you, how I love you. My dear sweet baby, I'd give the world to be back in your arms, just you and me. Even though my mama's waiting for me, praying for me, far from you, baby. The folks around here will see me no more when I get back to you, my love. Whoa, whoa. I miss you more each day, baby. How I love you, how I love you, my dear sweet baby. I'd give the world to be back in your arms, just you and me. Even though my mama's waiting for me, praying for me, far from you, baby. The folks around here will see me no more when I get back to you, my love.
Yeah, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, or welcome to yet another fine edition of GNF Televisable. I hope you guys liked the intro, or at least the musica. It was something I painstakingly put together. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, Wesley. Hello, Sparky. How's everybody doing out there? It is Friday. That's right. I've got drinks on Saturday for some, and I've sent out all the invites for everybody. And as usual, I have the man, the myth, the legend, the man who makes AI sing, and something on his head to do a little jiggle. Hey, Sparky, how you doing?
What's up, Rogue?
Not much. I mean, it's been a weird week for the most part. Me,
Oh yeah, tell
working-wise-
me about it.
I know, right? Me working wise, I was kind of pressure washing a parking garage for the last, say, almost 4 days.
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
Just that slow, or bored, or you just
No,
in the
so
water?
no, it's actually part of work. So it happens twice a year. So they do once per major season. So just before the summer, it gets cleaned up from with all of its grime, and then just before the winter, it does it again. So little old me gets stuck with that. Oh God.
It's kind of like my little friend here. I mean, he's stuck on here. He's like.
Yeah, I know. He's doing a little jig. I mean, really. I mean, God.
Hey, you know what? So I'm
Hmm.
sipping to some. He has a little hat on.
I know. I noticed that.
So I technically have a hat for my hat.
Yeah, I know. I technically you do. You do have a hat for your hat. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh God. Oh God. But no, how do you like the musica? How do you like the intro? With the intro kind of cool.
It was really good.
Thank you.
Very rhythmic, upbeat.
I would hope so. I would hope so. I actually kind of borrowed a song from the 1920s, and then reconverted it.
Oh, nice.
Oh
So,
yeah, I know, right?
So 1920s and the 20th century. Cool.
Yeah, I know, right? I borrowed Swanee. You would have never known it was Swanee.
You know what you need to do?
What?
The violin Titanic song.
It might actually happen. It is kind of like a slow growth because I'm kind of redoing the catalog for the synthetics waves on that side, and I had an original catalog I wanted to put up, but I opted to go in a completely different direction with it, and I'm borrowing other AIs to help me with the creation. But
Other AIs, are you saying that AIM is not enough?
no, you can never have enough. You can never just stop at one. You have to have an entire collection to do something. If AIM was
And soon we'll be going. They're communicating.
I know, right? But no. I actually was using Sumo, was it Suno?
Suno AI.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good once you have an idea.
Jim is a master at it so far.
It problem with way how Jim does his. I know there's a short clippage because there's a freebie version, but he has an idea of where he wants to go with it. But sometimes it doesn't beat properly. Something about it. It's just I don't know if
it is robot. We do have to remember it is a robot making music. So
yeah, I know, and it is
leeway.
something putting the lyrics in it, and it just sometimes you have to kind of let the machine kind of work out its kinks.
But you kind of gotta wonder at times. It's like okay, I my computer's jittering for some reason. I don't know why. maybe the jiggly's a little too much for it.
Could be. Who knows? But yeah, no. Outside of that, I ended up outside of work and all that kind of stuff. I ended up watching the state of play for the PlayStation, and it was kind of meh. It wasn't great. Wasn't bad. It was just
Meh.
It was meh. It was a lot of wokaified ideas kind of thrown onto the big CGI platter that is games at this moment. And the funnier thing is, for me personally, out of all the games that they put up, only one was actually devoted to PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It was the last game that they had. I think it was called Astro Boy or something like that.
Astro Boy. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it's their little it's their new PlayStation 5 mascot that they're using. It's kind of like the whole like Sock Boy. But yeah, I don't think they actually fully understood, or maybe they did. I don't know. It is, a mixture of American and Japanese. The only good part was the Monster Hunter game. I don't know there, Wesley. I'm gonna leave that for the dragon if he ever shows.
Well, I know this much, and just going to state this for a moment. I hope that the AI covers is kind of what got Jim interested in going into the AI music that he does himself.
Yeah.
I want to claim that small little victory right there.
Oh yeah. Yes, that would be interesting. Correction, it was Astro Play. Yeah, part of the Astro Playroom that they have, but yeah, they present it out of all of the games. the one and only game that they have that's going to be 100% just strictly for the PlayStation 5. So all the other games that they presented either have cross-platform, they're going to be on Xbox and all the others, or they're going to show up on your PC. So what the fuck is the reason to get a PlayStation 5?
To trash it.
Nah, most likely. I would assume so. I mean, really.
Well,
I don't know what to do with it.
Well, I mean, besides from everything else, I kind of feel like I need to make a, because I did end up having a stream.
Yes, you did.
The other day.
Mm-hmm.
So update, and I believe I put the update out on the YouTube channel. If I didn't, I know I put it out on Twitter. But Chance is home. He's good.
He's home.
Chance is good. He's home. He's doing a lot better now. So
continue.
The vet went through and told us exactly what to look out for, or signs of what to look out for.
Yeah.
We are to bring him back in on the 12th for a reevaluation and another checkup to see if that abscess is healing up and things are still moving along just fine.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, I'm actually kind of impressed with the vet. He could have bit me over the bell. They ended up doing 6 X-rays on Chance.
All right,
and they did it like 2 during the night, 3 during the next day, and then 2 the day we took them in.
Mm-hmm.
So each X-ray is about $146.
Yeah, they can be expensive. They can be very pricey.
They only charged us for the first one and the last one.
Oh, nice.
So altogether, it was $146. They also, they groomed them, gave them a bath, clipped his toenails, brushed his teeth, all that good stuff.
He must have loved that.
Yeah. Well, we don't particularly like messing up his toenails because we're afraid we're gonna hurt them.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
So,
especially if you're not 100% sure and you don't have the gadgetry to go with it, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, we have the gadgetry and we're sure for the most part. It's just he's a drama hound.
Yeah, but he's a big old doggo.
Yeah, we put him up on the couch. Either I hold him or Captain Hook holds him. We go for him to go clip the toenails, and he's just like rearing his head back. He's like is like going back. Is like it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's like damn it, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's like damn it, dog.
Yeah, that's a standard. If they've got you kind of pegged, they'll figure a way how to get around it. That's for sure.
But they from what it looks like, it was a mix of the dietary that it was just a chain link of events. So the dietary issues we've been fighting, finally, I guess, plugged him up enough.
Yes.
To where he got super constipated. That backing up, and he wasn't fully backed up. And what ended up happening from there is because it just accumulated. That's the vet is speculating that's where the abscess started to form inside the his rear end.
Okay.
And because of that caused excess swelling that just completely plugged everything else off, and from there backed everything up. So that's kind of the chain of events that we think it's going. He thoroughly went through all 6 of the X-rays. He does not see, and he did, both side views, back view, front view, top view, bottom. He took 6 different angles each X-ray.
Okay.
And he can't not see anything that could have like a tied up guts, cancer, swallowing anything. He can't see anything that could have, attributed to this. So we're trying a new dog food that the vet, because we asked him, he recommended the Hill Science diet. $80 for 30 pounds.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
It's like, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna try it. $80 is a small price to see if this is going to help them out. And also gave us the caveat of 1 tablespoon of mineral oil on top of it.
Ooh. He's gonna be a very
Well,
well treated doggo.
well, there's 2 different types
Uh-huh.
of the Hill Science diet. And the one that they preferred is a lot more expensive. But
Mhm.
on the vets, and we didn't say anything about it. We're just like, just give us your best recommendation. And they gave us the option for both choices. But before we could say anything on it, it's like the more expensive one is better, but you can override that by putting the mineral oil into this one. And that's like the only difference.
Mhm.
So it's like, they could have made a buck off of us, but
They could have.
they helped us out.
Yes.
So very grateful for the vet.
Mhm.
And he's been home, he's been pampered, he's been spoiled, and yep, it's all better. And
Nice.
fuck Nick Picada.
Yeah, I mean, Nicky Boy will be coming
Because
back to
because I also found something else out within this
Mm.
whole deal. He
Go
also
for it.
neglected his fucking dog.
Yeah,
up his
no,
kids.
yeah, I know. Funny thing is good old Nicky Boy will be doing his streams soon.
In a
According to his
new studio.
yeah,
So
apparently, yeah.
Trouble in Paradise? Because
Mm,
let's go through this. The house was owned by Nikki's boy's old parents.
yes.
So, and there was a trust fund too, and he has to go through certain obligations to do that trust fund. Now,
Correct.
if he's doing a new studio, what happened?
I hear rumors that Lady Racket's no longer wit.
Well, seeing the Bell report, I wouldn't be either, because from what it looks like from the Bell report, he posted full bond. Well, not full. He posted with a Bell's bondsman, so he
Mhm.
paid like $5,000, $10,000. But he posted a whole shebang. And what
Yeah.
I don't like about Minnesota is they have a or clause in
Mhm.
their conditions of release. It's and or. Actually, no, I take that back. It's or. It's only or in Minnesota. But
Yeah.
everywhere else, it's and or and. So you must post bail and follow certain terms of release. Minnesota, you don't have to. So he can post his bail and then start up a stream
Yeah.
and chug down a full bottle of whiskey and then ram a line of coke up his nose on stream, and not anyone can do a damn thing about it.
Correct.
But Lady Rackets didn't. She went
I
on
know.
condition bail release.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
So what?
condition would have. I mean, the condition would have to be there if she wants to have her kids.
Yep. And also on top of that, Kiwi Farms is putting forth the goodwill and the word of Nicholas Picada himself.
Mm.
The courts must be held accountable and must be held responsible. There must be a camera in every courtroom.
It would make sense. It would have to be.
Transparency is needed for the utmost to determine if these bad vigilante cops and all these people out to get Nick Picada. We are out and bound on the Kiwi Farms to determine Nick's story and prove his innocence by seeking the release of the body cam footage. There has been a GoFundMe that has reached its goal within 3 fucking hours
I
of
know.
$6,000. And
It was almost like somebody kind of preordained it to be a thing,
yeah,
and Rubber stamped it with his demon scratch.
not only that, Minnesota has a deal about not really wanting to televise courts.
They don't.
Trials unless there is a outstanding, overwhelming want to
Hmm.
be at the trial and not have the ability to, and the amount of people. I'm pretty sure 10 lawyers from across the country, including 2,000 people, probably a lot more at this point, but 2,000 people wanting to watch this trial. You know, it's very impossible. There's no way you can fit 2,000 people in that courtroom. That's a fire hazard. That's a safety violation.
That is.
Not only that, you also have the lawyer himself that was on stream with Nick when Nick uttered the legendary statement of a camera for every courtroom. Sean, potentially criminal, the person on stream, signed a legal document and notarized it, stating that, yes, as a witness to him on stream saying this, he represents himself in Nick's words in stating that this trial should be televised.
It should be. It should be.
That also means the Monty case might be televised too.
I know. Gotta love Nicky, but no, Nicky, has put himself into this predicament. If he did not, fuck over his kids, his pets, and do these fucking streams while fucking high and whatever.
Have you heard the fucking Cope defense?
Oh, I've seen the Cope.
Have you seen whose actual fault this is for Nick? Have you seen the new stated allegations of who exactly is to blame for Nick's actions? It's none other than Nick Recator's kids themselves.
I know.
The privileged sacks of shit.
I know.
Dare, be cared for by either Nick or Kayla, them father and mother. Dare be cared for by the living nanny and guys on Twitter saying that April Inhofe was not a living nanny. That you're going by Nick's words himself.
Yeah.
Fine. You know what? That's fine. She was not a living nanny.
Well, hold up. Give me 1 second there. Could you repeat that there, Jim?
I said hello.
Oh my God, you're loud.
I know. I figured it the fuck out.
Anyways, you can go by Nick's statement.
Yes.
April was just a visitor. She was never around. Or I like to go in with, let's impeach the witness with the wife's own statement. April is a living nanny with us, helping us with the kids. That she herself has stated to the investigators when they got arrested. So we got two contradicting stories from the investigators after arrest by Nick and Kayla. You have Nick stating, oh, she's just a guest. She doesn't live there, and she is just a friend and was never a part of this. And you have Kayla stating, oh, no, she's living with us. She is the nanny, the new nanny, and staying with us.
I'm Mr. Sheffield.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's like
she is. The doesn't know what we're doing.
But yeah, damn those kids for not feeding and clothing themselves.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Especially, how dare they not wash their own fucking clothes? How dare they have to, figure out how to
and it's like there's
make
a couple
food for their preschool lunches.
EBS, the dumb son of a bitch himself. Oh, well, in university, this is what we had to do growing up and all this other bullshit because I'm just hoping for my friend because I want to wash his balls with the ball doll in it.
Yeah, I know. But hey, I forget who's the oldest child? What's the age? 16?
Oh, well, get this. The 16 I remember having somebody cope in my my chat about the first stream we did about this. Well, it was a 16-year-old that answered the door. Guess what? The 16-year-old wasn't even at the house.
So that just means that the younger one
it was the younger one, and the two coked out fucking women weren't even in the fucking house. Now let's break this statement down from EBS down just one at a time. So it's been said multiple times on stream by Nick. The kids are not allowed in his room. Correct. The kids are not allowed in his studio.
That's what
they have. They have strict rules on what they can and cannot do and be in that house. Guess what a washer and dryer is?
In the room.
It's in a separate room that the only way you can get to is through the master bedroom.
Oh, God damn it.
Coke Central itself.
Mhm.
So even if the kids had the ability or the know-how to do their own fucking clothes, by strict word of the parents themselves not being allowed into the master bedroom, how are they supposed to do the clothes?
Yeah, I know,
PBS,
right?
can
I
you
know,
please
right?
answer this question, you dumb retarded motherfucker? Oh, and what's that comic
You're
book
allowed.
you promised 4 years ago?
You're not gonna get the fucking comic book. Just deal with the fact that all that money that you sent is not coming back to you
Well,
in
I
paper
didn't
form.
say anything. It's
No, I
just the
know. I'm
fact.
I'm
It's
I,
just.
I'm
It's
I'm
just. No,
putting
It's
it out
just.
there for
It's
everybody.
no. It's just the fact that hey, a 6-year-old needs to be able to bathe themselves, call an Uber, go to the laundromat, use their allowance,
Yeah,
wash
I
the
know,
clothes,
right?
and take care of themselves, and must be fully fucking responsible. But hey, a 57-year-old man that begged for money online, God forbid, be fucking responsible and putting out a fucking product that they promised 4 fucking years ago. And all thing they can do is bitch about a fucking black man that's successful actually putting his fucking shit out. EBS, go store a fucking shotgun.
I know, right?
Congratulations. Oh, by the way, I got my TikTok back again. Apparently, somebody has been false flagging.
It's me. It's been me. It's always been me.
Oh, okay. Well, no, makes sense now. No, I know who
How
it is.
dare you
so.
use racist words on your thing, even though I'm the one that's using it.
China is asshole.
I know, right? But yeah,
I didn't use
no.
that this time. I actually did a song with the Soviet Union and all the presidents.
How'd that work out for
Barack
you?
Obama.
Yeah,
So.
no. I mean, is it me that a certain black man has teamed up with other people to create a complete comic book empire, and now has a figurine from the McFarlane Toys themselves that's going to net him another $500 dues per statuette? I mean, some of it's going to go to no.
Can I get a quick recap on who the hell you're talking about?
So basically, Sparky is talking about Ricada.
Oh, you're talking about who I was just ranting about
right now. Who you're talking about?
And this is Rippa, a black man who's
the post I was cutting into promo on is called EVS, or Even Van Skyver.
Yeah.
The grand orchestrator of Commonsgate itself.
Yeah. The man behind Cyberfrog.
Okay. The one
that Cyberfrog
that says that Nick Ricada's kids. Yeah, that says that Nick Ricada's kids are the issues why that Nick was doing drug-filled cocaine benders, getting drunk on stream, and railing strange women besides from his wife because of stress, because the kids induced onto him. And that is a literal argument that these fuckheads are going with.
Yeah, remember Cyberfrog? This is Ethan Van Skyver's second episode or second book. That
I see.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has got it yet. So
no, it's not even finished.
No,
it's not even fucking finished.
So he basically he's George R.R. Martin this thing. Though Martin is much more famous and popular and has a lot more shit to deal with outside of his, Game of Thrones books that he needs to finish. But unlike George, who has a shit ton of money behind him, Ethan, on the other hand, just has the internet clout, and that's it.
That has, going on GoFundMe's to get it 4 years ago now. To greenlight his project, and Rippa now has done like what 3 GoFundMe's and actually produced products on each one within a year.
4. He has four projects that have been completed. Yara is his last one, which is 4.
Interesting.
I know. So this black man has put together a small little team of weirdos in order to make comic books. He has 2 episodes of Ison, which is okay. Alpha Core, which is really good. And then Yara, I'm going to have to wait and to find out.
Yeah.
So
I will admit, I'm impressed that they're working with the McFarlane toy line.
Yes. He's got a statuette of one of the main leads.
Yeah.
So
All this with the adversity of a retard going to piss on his fucking great grandfather's grave too.
mhm, pretty
But yeah,
much.
poor EVS can't even produce a cover.
I know. I know. It's, yeah, like I said, it's a statue.
What's wrong? Is a 6-year-old got to outclass you?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
probably.
The same 6-year-old that you blame for Nick's downfall?
Mm. You have to. You have to blame a
You
6-year-old.
fat sack of shit.
I know, but that's Ethan for you. Good old Christian man. Good old Christian boy. Good old Christian boy.
Wait, are you telling me that Ethan Ralph is a Christian?
No,
Even Van Skyver.
Ethan. Actually, no. Ethan Ralph is also a Christian boy. Good old Catholic boy. But
Huh.
he's kind of fallen away from a few different things. But yeah, he used
But,
to.
so who is the Ethan you were referring to then?
Ethan Van Skyver is the man behind Cyberfrog, which I've already kind of pointed it out there.
Okay. You asked the fucker behind the pumpkin of the internet.
Yes.
Hang
Yeah.
on. Let me. I'm pretty sure that.
No. He's also
I got
responsible.
it. I got you.
Hang on. He's also responsible for a little thing known as Green Lantern.
Which one?
The one that most people kind of fall back on to, which is the Color Wars and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he helped kind of create the '90s versions of Green Lantern.
So he's the one who's behind the reason that there is John Stewart?
He's the reason why there's a lot of different things that are happening with it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Because yeah, he was one of the major artists for that. So yes.
yeah, because I'm only gonna point out that was a pretty good one.
Mm. Yeah, because he did the Flash Rebirth. That's one of his Lantern Rebirth. His Sinestro Corpse, the new X-Men, Cyberfrog. Just a little highlight of his best of work.
All right. I'm going to showcase this. This is like 1:30 seconds.
Oh no!
Well,
I don't see shit.
Hang on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no.
I had to redo that. There we go.
Oh, see it. There we go. Have
So
at it.
just listen to this sack shit.
I grew up having to become self-reliant, having to make plans, having to cope with life, as it were, being unkind to me, being unfair, and finding a way to be self-reliant. I didn't become a welfare kid. I wasn't like I was never, I never took a handout. I never did anything like that. I got a job when I was 15 frying chicken, and I worked all through high school. The minute I could work, I started taking care of myself. And then when I started making real money, like at 17, 18, at the caricature stand, and then going to work for Harris Comics, I started paying the bills around the house with that money. So, listen, this stuff actually is probably, I know this sounds hard to believe to some of you pussies. This is actually going to be good for the kids, okay? In a way, it is. They're going to grow up to be stronger, more self-reliant, as long as they can, they realize, to some degree, we got to make sure our own clothes are clean. We got to, we got to feed ourselves. It all sounds terrible. It's going to be better for them. It was better for us in a way. It built stronger Americans, okay? Which is how I see it. So,
are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're talking about a 6-year-old there, Ethan.
This is a mild take.
This is a 6-year-old that we have to remember, Ethan.
This is a mild take.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, time out. I want to know. He said he's never taken a handout.
Mm-hmm.
Even where's the comic on the GoFundMe you did 4 years
Yeah, I
ago?
know, Ethan. Where's the fucking comic, Ethan? But yeah, no, he's also responsible for Green Lantern New Gods. He's done Batman, Catwoman, Trials of Gun, the miniseries Batman and Robin Annual 2013. So he's been around for a little bit, a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely Captain Crazy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So I want to ask you, what was he referring to as good for children?
What's being good for children? I can answer that.
Yes, please do.
Having both your parents being coked out fucking cocaine addicts while having crazy sex benders in the fucking master bedroom while getting completely drunk on stream, cussing out the judge for giving a really good accurate ruling on your civil case for the man you called a fucking child molester and defend them. That is what is good for your kids.
Okay.
while having your parents ignore you while you are trying to struggle to figure out how to put your left shoe onto your right shoe, and if your clothes that you've worn for the last fucking 4 days still smells. Oh, and on top of that, you're 6.
Oh, on top of that, asking the clergyman at the church you go to, I'm hungry.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you're 6. You can't figure out your own shit, and you're hungry.
And it's like, look, I can get behind what Ethan said only on one aspect. That is, the parents taught the kids self-reliance, and it's part of their chores and daily activities to do, which, okay, fine. I find it a little bit hard for a 6-year-old, but okay. Past
Again,
6, 11, 12.
I would be impressed if that was a capability skill set that was
I
taught
would
into.
I would
But
too.
from what I'm getting, this motherfucker hires other people to wrangle up his kids from the oldest to the youngest, a la Sound of Fucking Music.
Yeah.
So not one of them knows how to do shit on their own without a nanny spoon feeding them something.
And again, that all falls down to the parents.
Mhm. But no, I mean, so as
Okay.
well as ignoring your family pet as well. I mean that is that's
Yeah.
another thing that
And
is.
they have a pug.
Oh, geez, pugs are notoriously disease creatures. They
Well,
get
not
ill very
only
quickly.
pugs are really high. Ask Count Dankula about his 2 pugs.
No,
They
I
are
know
very
pugs
fucking
are
high
look.
maintenance.
Yeah, I know they're high maintenance because they're inbred dogs to a point where half of
They're
their face.
retarded?
Well, yeah, they're retarded and half their face has been pushed in. So not
Yeah.
only are they drool machines from their nose and their eyes, but they can drown
But
while drinking
they
fucking water.
yeah, but they are high maintenance. You've got to take care of them. You
Yes.
got to do general hygiene and stuff. And it's like, it's like having to take care of my dog times 10. And these fuckwits are bumping lines of coke and getting fucking drunk. They can't even take care of the kids. What about the fucking dog?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But
Excuse me.
so
That's a funny story I'll tell later as a
but no, besides that, we'll get away from Nicky Boy for a spell because that was something that happened not that long ago while we were waiting for others to participate in said thing. But we's here. Outside of that, have you guys? I know Sparky probably hasn't. Outside of whatever he stated, have any of you two who've just entered taken the time to actually watch the PlayStation State of Play?
Nope.
So you don't know what's going to be happening for the State of Play for the upcoming 2025, or at least.
See, I have a PS4 that's currently taking a shit dive.
Oh, you know what? I'll put it this way. From what they pushed out so far, all of the games will be found on PC outside of one.
Hmm.
You'll find all the games available on PC, Xbox, Nintendo, Steam. So only one game you will not be able to play on the PC as of yet because it's the only one that's devoted to PlayStation.
Which one?
Would you believe their new little mascot called Astrobot?
Not surprised.
So Astrobot is the only one that is staying. Everybody else is all over the place. So, since you haven't seen it as of yet, there is a Monster Hunter game that they've
Oh, I saw it.
oh, you
Wilds,
saw it.
Wilds, or are you talking
Origin,
about Origin? Why does that one sound familiar?
because it's new.
Hmm.
See, I knew I'd leave this for the drag.
Because look, I played. Let's see. I gotta check because I'm pretty sure I played Origins.
Let's see, it's supposed to. I love doing all these things while I do this. Getting the dragon all kind of prepared. slightly
Okay, it's the
flustered.
original Monster Hunter remade.
Yeah, the original. Yeah. Okay,
All right. Yeah, no, I didn't know.
you didn't know.
Yeah, I think I heard about it, but I didn't really.
How dare you not know?
Look, it's one of those rare moments in life where.
It's actually wild, but yeah, they also call it Origins.
Okay, so it's wild.
Yes, sorry, it was wild. It was wild.
Okay, so I was fucking right.
I was off. There's so many fucking monster hunters. I can get confused.
Yeah, that's why you confused me.
So yeah, this is the I don't know if is it a standalone. I wasn't paying attention because I got bored. It's Monster Hunter. So you've played this thing.
Or Wilds is not out yet.
I know. So you haven't played this thing.
No, or yeah, because Wilds is not out yet. Because Wilds just launched. Wilds will be coming out later. They only just released a announcement trailer and a actual combat based trailer.
Uh-huh.
So they've only released those two things. There hasn't been much more information really.
Well, apparently you can kind of pick your target and kind of have them follow you. You can cart them to wherever you want to go to stand, get an ambush going or whatever.
Look, that sounds good with friends. I like to.
No, see, that's the problem. I think it's a single player game.
It might be. It depends. I know if it's a remake of the original. It because I think the original was a single player.
I mean, technically, if you include the little cat thing that you have, the cat goblin, I guess 2-player game.
Yeah. Well, really, no and yes. But this will be interesting. It's a single player one. That's going to be kind of fun.
Okay, because this is definitely not up my alley, and
It's up my alley.
yeah, I know, which is the reason of why when there was this question here by a Wesley or
Oh God damn it,
statement.
Wesley! There is no titties in the game.
Yeah. Let's see here. Here you go. He put it. The only good part was the Monster Hunter game. So I don't know. I can't really say anything, which I said I was going to save it for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So far, just looking at this as is with this, you're totally on board, totally stoked for
Yeah.
carving up whatever these things are and
Look.
dealing with the trailers of questionable people. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I just want to make sure because I have played Monster Hunter once and I got really bored of it. It was like, eh.
Look, I would say Monster Hunter is one of those that I've played a few of their titles, and I will say the one I personally enjoy the most is the first one, the more modern one that came out before Rise.
Okay.
World.
All right, World. Yeah. Skill issues? No, I just don't care. There are games out there, Wesley, that I just kind of like. I don't even like Elden Ring, and yet there are people who are gonna take a complete shit fest over it. Oh my God, Elden Ring! How could you not like the game? I'm not even interested in Dark Souls, which is supposed to be one of the top tier games for watching a character die over and over and over again on
Mhm.
repeat. So I'm like not really interesting for me. I don't know. I'm more of a horror survivalist type, genre. Sometimes tactical, but I don't find that area interesting. So I would have to play with somebody else in order to keep myself somewhat interested. And obviously, I'm not going to play it straight. So I'm just going to fuck around. But yeah, Ocho. Yes, 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 yes. But no. What came across on the platter for the state of play? Because, like I said before, the majority of these games are going to be kind of showing up on all different areas of platform
Yeah.
outside of the one which is Astrobot. Another one that popped up, which I thought was kind of lame, because they actually started with this for their state of play, if I remember correctly.
Really?
Yes, they started with this thing called Concord. I'm not gonna put any sounds. You only see videos, so don't complain you can't hear shit. Because I'll put it this way, it's not worth to listen to, because it's just a CGI whatever it is of the game with maybe a little bit of gameplay, maybe. But
Mm.
this no, I want this off. I want this off. Thank you. This is supposed to be the new 5v5 kind of thing. Based
Okay.
within, so this would be like their clone of Overwatch.
Did that Marvel rival thing I heard about?
No, that's a wholly different thing that looks like that's going to be successful. This thing here looks like it's going to shit itself.
That's unfortunate.
I know, right? You think it would be part of the rivals, but no. These are the creatures that you'll be playing with.
Let me take a looky here. Oh, I seen that. I seen that. Yeah, I won't lie. That thing did not look appealing.
No, but see this lovely lady here who happens to be Asian. Doesn't she look like a boss bitch?
No. She looks like an unimaginative, creative fuck thing. I'm not sure what to even call it, to be honest.
No, she's a lesbian. She's a lesbian bitch boss.
For some reason, I was hoping you weren't going to say that.
No, it's very easy to see that she's a lesbianic boss bitch.
That's disappointing greatly.
It's
Oh, the cargo ship docked. Let's see where. There it is.
cargo.
What the hell
Oh,
is
are
this
you
shit?
playing Reed?
Rust. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, I been working on my shenanigans. A friend has joined the server.
Okay, that's exciting.
It
That's
might be.
exciting. Is it though? Did you fix shit?
What should I need to fix again?
You were supposed to give us administrative abilities.
Well, see, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have your Steam account should be set to be mod. I just don't know how to. Like, that's the problem. I don't remember how to access that
Yeah.
particular.
He doesn't know how to do any of the things.
I know, right? Jesus, guys. I gave you mod abilities, but I don't know if you have access to it. And I look and yeah, I could see them, but no, they're not accessing. So double check. So
Yeah, well, it's just
Idiot.
that's a problem. I don't remember how to access. I've looked it up, but I don't really.
you looked it up, but you really don't know what the fuck you're doing. I love it.
Nope, I don't know what the hell I'm doing at all.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's why probably sometime tomorrow.
Yeah. So let's go a little bit on the concourse. So this is their little gameplay trailer of all the characters that they have. You notice there's a new character here. It's a black chick.
Sneaking shit in.
Yeah, look, there is a black chick with dreads. Oh, actually, in this case, braids. But
That's unfortunate.
I know. Look at her. Look at her lovely face. Her name is
I'd
Val,
rather not, to be honest with you.
and she's a sniper. Or at least that's what her
She
class
wants
is
to be?
supposed to be. Yes. But yeah, this is supposed to be gameplay, and this is Aurelian Lennox. I believe he's supposed to be a gunner. I don't know. And again, this is supposed to be the Overwatch clone, the Overwatch killer, the Overwatch killer. So yeah,
Well, I have to say this much right now.
Mm.
No game is gonna kill Overwatch because Overwatch 2 killed Overwatch.
So as
yeah, pretty much.
I know, right? So as I mentioned before, this is the Asian that we got to see in that little CGI thing that they're gonna do weeklies for. By the way, they're gonna do like weekly kind of recaps and shit. And this is Hamar. Now, not only is she kind of fully clothed and looks like a lesbian, but she also has one of those little crossbows. She's she shoots little things with a crossbow, and has some kind of, I guess, magical powers. So she's a magical Asian.
So I wonder who also said that last night that Overwatch was killed. Overwatch.
I know.
No, this looks like Overwatch and Guardians of the Galaxy.
And how well did Guardians of the Galaxy do?
A lot better than this was gonna do.
I know, right? So this is their next thing. This is eye off or one off. Jesus.
This is. I don't get Overwatch. I mean, gameplay looks like Overwatch, but the dynamic to me looks like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. No, I oh jeez, I forgot about the bitch in the overcoat. Jesus Christ! Actually, it's yeah. So this is their 3v3, 3 or is it 5v5, all that kind of thing. This is their new game. This is the new game that's going to be presented across multiple different platforms. It should be showing up on PlayStation 5 sooner than later. But yeah, this was their starter. This was the starter of their state of play, and it just kind of went careening downhill. Jesus fucking Christ! Like I said, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. And there was just some moments where I kind of went, "What the fuck am I watching?" And others, yeah. So now the one that I will say is going to be very successful. Just happens to be also on PlayStation. Is the Marvel's Rival. How successful it's going to be is kind of questionable going forward. But again, they're going to be taking all of your basic Marvel characters and you're going to go mano a mano with them. The roster is going to be a little bit larger than norm from what I can see. There are some Orca-fied characters in there, but realistically, it kind of works because a lot of these characters already exist within the Marvel universe. So it's like, kind of questioning it, but I'm still going to give it a slight pass for interesting gameplay. And again, this will have the same kind of feel. Difference is that they decided to put it over the shoulder kind of thing with minor first-person point of views. But yeah. And comparative to Concord, and you see this, which looks like to be the more superior game?
Concord.
Really? Really?
Look, can we throw that reply into my?
I know, right? Yeah. The funnier thing is these two games are coming out at the same time frame.
Damn. Someone's about to eat shit and die.
I know, right? So yeah. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Jesus Christ. But let's see if I can get rid of this. No, I don't want that. I hit the wrong button.
Fantastic.
I know, right? I yeeted myself out of the conversation because I decided to hit the wrong button. I got too many things happening and not enough buttons, apparently. Not enough buttons.
Quick, do a bump of Coke.
I know, right? I need to do a bump of Coke, a little bit of heroin, black tar, by the way. And maybe I'll do a little bit of marijuana. I need to do a little bit of marijuana because got to be a thing.
Look, let's be honest. You're working your way to be internet famous, no?
Yeah, I guess I am if I'm going to have to go down that road.
If you're
Jesus.
going for that path, you need a little bit of coke, a little bit of marijuana,
Mm.
a little bit of heroin, and a whole lot of stupid.
Yeah, I mean that's not hard. We got a lot of stupid. I mean, the moment Penn shows up, we get a lot of stupid. But my greater question going forward is, um, back to the state of play. Have you ever played Silent Hill 2, there, Dragon?
Mm, no, because my options at the time as a kid were debating between, I think, Silent. No, wait, I don't think I was available to play. No, I wasn't able to play Silent Hill 2 because it came out. It came out while I was not allowed to have internet
Oh,
or any form of technology.
did you become Mormon? What the fuck?
Look, that's one of those things that one day I may tell you.
Yeah, no, yeah, probably gonna have to kind of give us some insight
Deets
on
on
this.
that. You're gonna have to give some deets on that. Let's be honest.
One day you may get those dates.
One day, he says, one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, yeah, one day. Look,
Okay.
there are things I still like. Look, I'll give you tidbits and hits of what the shenanigans I got up to as a child, but let's be honest here. There's still a lot of things I haven't told half you motherfuckers. And
Fair
out of all
enough.
of you, Rogue knows the most.
Yeah, I know. Like I said,
That's because
fair
he got a
enough.
drunken brother of mine to flirt with him.
Look, it's not hard. He makes it easy.
Look, all I'm gonna say is if you fuck him, you fuck him. Do it right.
I don't even have to. He spills the tea pretty easy.
Just remember, it's I'm pretty sure there's a requirement for him to. It's got to get recorded so someone else can watch.
Yeah, that's
It
what he
says it
says.
isn't.
So I don't know, man. That's what he says. I can't agree or disagree.
What are you talking about? We got him to spill the deets about him walking on, you and your girlfriend.
I know, right? Jesus fucking Christ!
No, there was no look. He has never walked in on any of my girlfriends. He heard her scream "master" to me while we were fucking.
Yeah, that is pretty much how that.
And I remember. I think I know which one that was. That's when I broke the horse crop on her ass.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
You can't remember sexual experiences of what you did or didn't do, but yet you remember he never did do A, B, or C.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. You know why? Because it's a little hard to forget having a black chick let you cuff her, slap her around with a horse crop, and call you master.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that we'll kind of live in that brain for quite some time.
Did I already lose? Hold on, I gotta check something. Right now. Nope, still good. We're still good. We're still good. No, it's not so much the sexual activity; it's more along the lines.
What words I use?
What would have made this better?
That would.
What have made this better?
If it actually shut down his show,
right whenever he was saying that.
Oh God, that would have been hilarious.
That would have made this whole thing better.
It might have been. It might have made it worth it. Look, in all reality, I know it's made all your fucking accounts fucking flicker going, what the fuck?
No, I'm good. I mean, I make my account flicker no matter what. And I have multiple different accounts, so I'm not worried.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
So, time out. Rogue.
Yes.
Both you and I are subscribed to Mr. Sin, right?
Yes, Mr. Sin is doing a beautiful job doing what he needs to do over there.
Mr. Sin's doing a live stream right now.
Yes, I know, which is... I watched...
Do you know who is in Mr. Sin's live chat right now?
If you're bringing it up, I'm going to guess Metokur.
And Civil Law.
I would kind of agree because the eyes have been casted towards these particular players who've been around since before Weeb Wars.
Well, what I'm saying is Uncivil Law is in his chat.
I
Chatting.
would believe it. Yes, I would believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Though what would be interesting if it wasn't in the chat, but actually on the
Stream.
yes, that would fuck everybody over because
And he
all of
is.
his haters would hate this shit.
Oh well, and I'll tell you right now, Uncivil Law is not being very charitable to Nick in this chat either. I think Uncivil Law is now doing his go around to the different people's streams who's talking about Nick and groveling to stop making fun of him or whatnot
Yeah.
and stuff like that. However, I can say this much right now: they're looking into the fair and balanced stuff, which happened during the whole time that we were trying to help Divinity with copyright strikes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people going, wait, it was known back then that Nick could have been a Serena. It's like, it was known way back in we was about the goth sushi girl.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask.
Who's the goth sushi girl?
Oh god.
I haven't really paid too much attention of Nick.
Hmm.
So how much in the shitter is he?
We'll put it this way: might be facing a jail time of over 25 years.
I'll put you like this: he's so hard and fast on the shutter, he broke through the wall of the septic tank.
Yeah.
Well, the year number there gave me a better idea because that is
25 years.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's whew, for someone who used to be a decent lawyer.
Yeah, I know, right? A good old country lawyer. But yeah, no. So this is a Silent Hill 2 remake that they've been kind of spotlighting, and what I have here is only the actual characters that you have to deal with while you replay said game. Now, the original game.
I'm gonna ask: is it the nurse or Pyramid Head?
No, she's another character who's kind of suicidal. She has daddy issues because her daddy done raped her.
I'm sorry. I think I had an aneurysm part of that sentence there.
Nope. You heard me right. Her daddy done raped her. Yes. So like I said, Silent Hill 2 is the apex of the entire horror genre that has psychological thrillers and a few other different things that are happening because you are dealing with your psyche and everybody else's psyche within that town called Silent Hill, and anybody who's there gets to see all these kind of inner demons, minus one who happens to be a child who sees nothing but the town itself.
Can I ask something about this character?
Yes.
Is this a character that you throw down and behind the monsters as the distraction while you get away?
You would think so. No. She's regardless. So look at her face. Okay.
Yeah, Down syndrome.
Yeah, she looks like a Downy kid. Now, this is the remake that they decided to do. Not only does she look like a Downy kid that's pudgy, but comparative to the original, which we'll be getting to soon. Right there. See do you notice a difference?
One looks like a female, one looks like a thing.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I know that the graphics back in the PlayStation 2 era wasn't the greatest and all, but there was a reason why these characters were kind of built the way they were and the way how they sounded in that, because everything about the game is off-putting. To the dialogue, everything. It's off-putting.
Well, look at Marvel's CGI in the movies. It's went downhill.
Yes. But yeah, no. Not only did they done her dirty, which she is one of the more heart-wrenching characters that you don't kind of control or have to really deal with for because she pops in, pops up, pops in, and the weirdest different locations in that, and just her little story that she has for the 3 or 4 times that you see her throughout the entire game, you kind of get that there's something off with her, that she's a broken individual, and you don't know how broken she is until you get to the end of her arc. And it's like, oh my god. I did not think of that. Ooh, how did these Japanese decide to come down that direction of that particular level of terror and trauma? But the James story, which is actually a pretty good one, um, unfortunately, is going to be butchered by more DEI bullshit of questionabilities. I was curious of the remake, and I was kind of going, this might be something good. But unfortunately, now I'm kind of I really question things when even the girl in the original game looks way different. And this is top gen graphics versus whatever it was in PlayStation 2 era.
Fantastic.
What just
Well, here's the one thing I've noticed too is like some games from back then still look better than some of the games today.
Fuck yes.
well
Which kind of brings me to a different conversation because of this. This is a retro game. This is the next gen game. Which do you think is popular with the new generations of gamers?
retro
Fuck yes. Why?
because they're better.
That's basically the
cheaper.
answer. That is basically the answer to that question because they're better. Now the $1 million question would be why are they better?
Because they were made in a time and day when games had to be spot on before release because you had no fucking second buy at the Apple.
Yeah, you didn't have a day
And
one,
you,
you know.
you all right, so you didn't have activism in games. You didn't have protesting games. You
Mhm.
didn't have DEI, sex bullshit, race bullshit. You didn't have any of these back in games back in the day. You had developers wanting to make a story, wanting to make a game, wanting to make it fun and interesting. And when they put it out, they had to put it out in such a way of when it goes out, they get no second chance. So they had to beta test that bitch in-house, send that stuff out,
Mhm.
and have it
Mhm.
actually combed through and tested to a point of looking at logs, looking at data, looking at graphs of how it was going through and being done as it's being played, trying to trigger any kind of glitch, any kind of error, doing any style of fucking gameplay.
Mhm.
Back when games were actually fucking made and games were good. And guess what? They were cheaper back then also.
Yes, they were. They were way cheaper. But
Mhm.
yeah, and again, just looking at old versus new. The old still has a huge appeal. Yeah, it's got that kind of that weird look, but I don't know. I keep looking at what the potential could have been, and look at my boy. Look at what they did to my boy. They killed it. They just outright killed it. So yeah, I mean, this character here is supposed to be James's wife, as a more scantily presentation of herself because she's she has some weird disease, most likely cancer, and James technically kills her. And this version of her, the sexual version of her, is based on his sexual desires and that of what he wanted to have with his wife to be able to spend quality time, all that kind of stuff, having her look, young, sexy, and pretty, salacious at best. And this thing over here doesn't look like a young, sexy, salacious woman.
It looks like a brat.
Yes. So I'm like going, But yeah, it's like, okay, you took the essence of Silent Hill. You took the essence of a game. You decided to remake it and remodel everything, but you destroyed everything about the game that visually was appealing.
How much you want to bet there's got to be modders out there
Mhm.
that actually ripped the game files from the old game, actually goes in and does the actual 3D render of what the character is supposed to look like and makes a reskin package for every character in that game.
Well, I wouldn't put it past it, because eventually it's going to be found on the PC. So that is the beautiful thing when it comes down to it. So, yeah, anything on PC is going to get its upgrades properly, but
Mhm.
yeah,
It will reach its full
yeah,
potential.
it's true potential, yes. Which is kind of why I look at this kind of like maybe when there's the mod that's out, I might consider it, but until then, I'm gonna kind of go, no, I'll pass. I've got the original game. I'm just gonna play that. I'll be happy. Take control and all. I'll be happy. But
You want to know what's a better game than this new remake?
mm,
The arcade game.
yes, it is. It's true. But yeah, I look at that and I kind of go, damn.
Why it looks like a man in a midlife crisis with a rig on?
Probably is. I wouldn't put it past if they did decide to make that character trans. Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise anybody, really.
No, it wouldn't. How even with what they did to Pyramid Head is also kind of dumb. And that's a hard character to fuck up,
But they
but
did.
they managed to do it by modernizing it too far. They made it look like the actual movie, like the Silent Hill movie.
That was that received well. I don't remember.
Mixed bag. It's a decent interpretation of the game. They have some elements there that it's actually good. Story wise, questionable. It's in the meh territory. I would probably say visually speaking is top tier. Put into the eights in that.
Okay.
Story wise, I'll put it lower within like the 3 to 4. Um, Effects were interesting, but again, I don't care about effects. I'm actually looking for certain aspects. But introducing the Pyramid Head character to kind of would be challenging, because again, this is supposed to be James Sutherland's defender. This thing is supposed to protect James,
Yeah.
and he's treated like he's the ultimate monster to go to all the other different versions of Silent Hill later. But no, he's a one and done character in this particular universe, and for whatever reason, now he's the mascot. I don't know why he's the mascot. He's just a sexually repressed version of James. So I was like, okay, but hey, whatever. But no, that is Sony's of America's attempt with their DEI version of Silent Hill 2. So for me personally, I'm going to say for anybody who is considering this, wait and see, catch it on a deal.
Or buy the original.
Definitely buy the original. Please go play the original.
I mean, there's a reason why I have a PS1.
The funnier thing is that even though I have a PlayStation 4 and Sony's trying to convince people like myself who also own a PC, different versions of PCs, to also get the PlayStation 5. So far, I don't see a reason to do so. And according to a lot of the statistics out there, when it comes into sales, PlayStation 5 has yet to surpass PlayStation 4 in sales.
That's depressing.
It is.
Think
No,
about
it's not.
that.
It was predicted.
Yes. Think about that. PlayStation 4, and comparative to the new generation, is still top tier. Hell, 50% of their actual PlayStation player base is still using PlayStation 4 Pro.
Probably because of the restrictions that are on PlayStation 5. Yeah, it's a better system overall, but the fucking graphics are dog shit because it's optimized for ray tracing, but drags everything else down, and game makers are like, no.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So any game that's coming out, it's going to be last generation for the most part because it's going to include PlayStation 4. So, because that's where the core market is, and also it's going to be including PC because hey, some of these people that have the PlayStation 4 also have a PC because they know that there will be certain games that are going to be strictly just for PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And some that's going to be more or less going to be found on every fucking platform and PC. And PC is the superior platform. Just the harsh truth. That's the reality of things. But yeah, when I found out that statistic for the factor that the PlayStation 5 has yet surpassed PlayStation 4 in sales, and yet people within the that era, that little area of the console boys, the Sony ponies, and that, especially the ones who've picked up the new generation of system, they're making it out like, hey, that PlayStation 5 is the best thing ever. Look at all the games we can play. Never going to come on PC, and yet most of the games that they had on PlayStation 5 are coming out on PC.
Yeah.
I mean, even the next God of War is looking to come out on PC.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Maybe
Like
a
I
year
said,
later, but people will wait. I mean,
look, when was the last time you said, "Hey, this game looks kind of good," and you realize it's on Epic, and you kind of, I'll wait.
Quite a bit. A
So,
few games on there.
yeah, so this is the funny thing about PC players. We have a long tenacity of waiting.
Yeah. I mean, granted, there are moments where I will say fuck the waiting and get it on something else, but most of the time it's usually something that I just want to play and want to play it now.
Yeah.
And usually that turns into a disappointment of why did I not wait?
Oh God, what was the game that you couldn't wait for? I'm kind of curious.
I'm trying to remember. I think I actually did. I was like, I got Fortnite once.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
Didn't
game
think
that
it
you
would.
could have waited for.
No, it really is. But I had friends at the time that were talking about it, and I was like, fuck it.
All right.
Kind of regretted it.
Most of the time, most people do. Kind of the question there would be kind of open for the two of you. Since both of you play video games and own a PC and probably
Mhm.
played video games on the PC, was there a game that you waited for and opted not to wait? Bought it anyways to play it to find out that I could have waited? Anybody? No one? No one wants to take a stab at that one?
I don't play console games. I just usually play PC games.
Yeah,
And I usually don't go out and buy brand new games.
Okay.
I usually wait a couple months to a year before I go buy the game for all the game breaking bugs to be fixed that they can't be bothered to fix before releasing the game.
Okay.
You're not wrong there.
So it's like all my games. The most recent game I'd say I'd be playing is either one of the Pokemon games, and I'm playing a Pokemon game that's been out for about 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, but have you finished it?
No.
So you're still ongoing with that bad boy.
I haven't finished Skyrim yet, and I started that game back in 2013.
2013.
I haven't finished Fallout 4 yet, and I started that game in 2016.
Okay. So what's preventing you from finishing it?
I just play for the game. I don't focus on trying to finish the story. I just want to have fun with it. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by I'm not finished the game yet.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured that. It's just there's always going to be some game that's going to hook you to push through.
You see me play through Legends Arceus.
I know, and I'm like going, dude.
What are we doing on today's day? Are we gonna be taking over the world and finish the game? No.
Yeah, we're
What
gonna
Eevee,
finish the
honey?
fucking game. No, we're
No.
not gonna progress.
No. What Eevee hunting?
Okay.
The same as we done the last 5 other times we
Yeah,
streamed the game.
Yes.
What Eevee hunting?
Of course we is. But yeah, no, it is a thing. Gem, did you kind of do exactly the same thing as these two mofos, or did you do something completely different when it comes down to game selections and waiting?
I haven't. The only console I own is an Xbox, the recent Xbox, and I just play old games on it
Mm-hmm.
that I can't play on. That's about it.
Okay.
I'll tell you the most recent game I bought.
All right.
Does anyone want to know the most recent game I bought on Steam?
The recent game you bought on Steam, is it OBS?
No. My most recent game I bought on Steam.
I-
You guys want to know if I played it yet or not because I haven't opened it up yet.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not even going to be paying. I'm not even going to attempt to it because definitely you're probably what another Pokemon? No, better yet, probably
Heroes
Mega
of
Man
Might,
or something.
Heroes of Might and Magic.
Heroes of
3.
Might and Magic 3. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Okay, it's an interesting selection.
Not that I see. I would think he would play.
Yeah, I kind of have that on that same level, kind of going, I don't know. I just don't know.
I played a game a long ass time ago. And for anyone who's wondering, I believe this game came out like during the 98 of Vista era.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an oldie but a goodie, they say. It's just
And
yeah,
the only
I would have never known that you were the type to actually play that kind of game.
Yeah, and the only reason why I bought it is because the actual copy I have of it
Mhm.
won't play on the computer because, well, it was, made for a 98,
Yeah.
not a 10.
Oh, how dare it be? How dare it be?
Yeah, everyone asks me, is like, what was your peak time as a kid growing up? What was the peak time? The 90s. Well, what time? 98. Well, why is that? Windows 98.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, can't go wrong on that one, that's for sure.
I was gonna say my starting platforms on computers and fucking around with them, besides the Macintosh LC2 that I got, was 95, 97, 98.
Okay. You don't want to know where I started, so it's all good.
Oh, I know.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a VIC.
A Vic?
Either a VIC or IBM. One of those two.
It would have been IBM, but much later. It was 586. Oh no, was it 386? No, it was 386. Then my actual first major console was an Atari 2600.
Well, we're talking about computers, so not.
No, I know. But again, I just wanted to kind of go into those two different genres. It's just because it is kind of kind of weird when you go from one to the other.
Oh, so you had compacts, what you had.
Pretty much. It was modified. So yes. Yeah, it was modified to be more of a desktop, but it's a lot of trickery, a lot of changes of parts and stuff. So yeah, it was modified. Jem, obviously you're a computer guy. What was your first one?
My first computer game.
First computer game.
Oh, my first computer.
Yes.
Oh God, damn it! I always forget the name of it. It was the Bill Cosby computer.
The Bill Cosby computer, so it secretly put pills into your
Yeah,
drink
it gave me pudding pops, and no, it was the one that Bill Cosby. They got Bill Cosby to advertise. He had no fucking clue. He even talked about this in a skit. He said, "I had no clue. I did not know how to use a computer. I did not know what a computer was. I just, well, you knew what a computer was, but you know what, like the basics."
Yeah.
It was a Texas Instrument computer. It was their first computer they ever made. That was solely Texas Instrument. I want to say it was an AT4. No, a TI A4.
Okay.
A4. Yeah, that sucker is old as fuck.
I
now,
mean,
the first one
you're pretty old as fuck, but you
oh
know.
no, yeah, this thing's almost as old as I am.
For a powerful home computer.
Yep.
This is the one. Texas
this is
Instrument home computer.
How do you think I found this
memory,
shit?
It can take you a long way.
Oh,
On a computer with a lot of software. Oh, yeah, this is the one. The TI home computer gives you more of these software cartridges than any computer in the world. The whole world. So
now,
all the power you have here.
Give me a moment.
This
How?
is the one. The home
How does
computer from Texas Instruments.
How that commercial went is this is how you can buy your drugs online to drug up all those women.
My dad went to the post office. And the post office bought these computers, not realizing that they would the hard drive and storage systems would be sold separate.
Okay.
And the hard drives didn't really hold much. And the software and it you were paying an extra $1,000 per unit.
All right.
So it could either write disk or have it on onboard storage.
I heard it being.
Let me
I assume
guess.
there's somebody here.
You got this computer by either going to Kmart or getting a little magazine, cutting out a little coupon, putting in a
what
check
happened?
and mailing in.
Hello, Pen.
Damn.
What happened is they went with Commodore afterwards because Commodore was way cheaper, and they bought a whole bunch of these computers and needed to get rid of them. Some of them got thrown away, some of them got sold to employees, and some took them home because hey, I would say my father was an honest man and bought it from the post office.
Right. Honest, you say.
Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Sticking with it after all these
My dad's,
years.
even hey, it's government property, and they don't give a shit if it's 40, 50 years or whatever.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Hello, Pen. What was your first computer, and why was it, a Nintendo 64?
Well, by that logic, we had an Apple II.
An Apple II? Well, congratulations. But but seriously, what was your first computer? So, oh god, an Apple II. Wow, you got your family kind of went whole hog on that one. Oh,
They did.
And after that was a Hewlett Packard.
A Hewlett Packard? Did you have to pack the Packard?
I was just gonna say that. Did you have to instead of booting it, you had to pack it?
You had a little mule. No. What they had was a little like that little mule thing where you have to push the button. It looks like it kicks it. No.
Damn.
It's a mule toy. Gotta love those things. Oh God, it's been a weird moment. So you come in late. So what have you been up to?
Trying to figure a few things out. I was also napping before the
Oh,
show.
whoa! Hang on there. I'm gonna tell you right now. Time out, Pen. I'm gonna tell you right now. One of the things that you shouldn't figure out at this exact moment, not to do a bump.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
Just look from Nick Ricada's example. You don't want to be like that.
Good thing I have nothing to bump.
Well, it sounds like you just did.
Yeah.
I stretched.
Are you sure about that?
I stretched and
Is that
inhaled.
what it's called?
You stretched a bump? Okay.
I guess that's that's how it works.
I guess so.
Sparky, your lips are not moving.
Yeah, I know. I had to turn my phone off.
Yeah, so he's fine with that. And apparently you're fine with that, so it's all good.
Everyone else has static, icons. Why can't I be static? I'm just
Yeah, I mean, he except for his moving thing on the top of his head.
Yeah, the hat for my hat.
Yeah, the hat for your hat. It's a lovely thing.
The hat
Remember,
for your
get a
hat for your
yet.
pudding for your hat.
Yes, yes.
Well, no. The pudding is my hat, and the pudding is wearing a hat. So, so a hat for my hat.
Yeah, yes. So the
Next, you'll be
last
telling me you need glasses for your glasses.
it would be the first time that I've heard that one.
Yeah.
So the last thing I'm gonna put onto the table of conversation before we get the fuck out of here has to do with a certain little gaming company that's mostly focused in Japan that has made some really interesting games, including Final Fantasy, going into a completely different direction.
Yep, and it most likely will be very profitable for them.
Yeah. Have you heard about this, Dragon? Have you been paying attention? Obviously, no.
No. You are correct. No, no attention there.
Yes. So, it looks like the whole Sony exclusive is no longer going to be a thing when it comes down to Square Enix. They have found out that they're not making enough money to survive with just being on one source.
Well, of course,
they're going to be expanding.
It's almost like someone knew that.
I know, right? So they're going to be.
You're not going to be very profitable if you're not selling to damn near 3/4 of the fucking planet.
Well, when you actually do the actual statistics, you do the math, you come to the realization that there's a certain market that doesn't have enough shares versus a market that has almost 10 times the market income possibility versus that one market share that you decided to hitch your wagon to. Could any of you kind of consider or allude to what I'm kind of going to the direction here again?
I have an idea, but I'm not positive.
Computer gaming.
Ah, there you go. Computer gaming. I love it. See, Sparky with the hat for his hat.
You mean the thing that everyone's been saying since
since computer gaming was his thing?
Yeah.
So yeah, the computer gaming market is actually a lot larger than the console gaming market, and it doesn't matter which console gaming you go to, whether it be Nintendo, Xbox, or even Sony.
When you can spend half the money it costs for a new console and a game to build a fucking kick-ass computer for half the fucking price, and it does more than play games and just billow out smoke when it fucking overheats. I wonder why. Including again, that one little aspect that I said earlier. You have not limited to just 1/4 of the fucking planet.
Correct. As well as they're also opening up the option to mobile gaming.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know, right? Which is another big shared market for casual gamers. So yeah, it looks like that honeymoon and love affair with Sony is no longer going to be a thing, which is great for Square Enix. It means that I might reconsider some of their games. So as long as they're away from the Sony ponies.
Mm-hmm.
Pen, your alarm has gone off.
Phone call.
You
That's unfortunate.
I know, right?
And before we get out here, I'm showing the image that Gator put up.
Yeah, I have to roll things up. Give me a moment. There you go. Is that it? Is that it? Is that the Gator thing?
Yeah. So Gator's not in this image, but he is the one taking this picture. And him and his crew are Alkai. And if you notice something on the badges, they're making fun of something.
Well, I would have to look at shit carefully and blow stuff up. Could you just I'll
see what I can do.
Let's see here. I've got they, them. I've got she, her on their badges. Yeah, now you just fucked it up. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry.
Are we looking at the pronoun shit?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. because I was kind of okay, okay. Yeah, I had to move it to a different screen, which has a larger.
Yeah, Okai Expo, has been kind of controversial with some things. Like getting rid of a couple commentators like Kushner and stuff like that. That
Yeah.
was going to be that because we bad juju and stuff like that because it's in California. We must be inclusive and stuff like that. So they're doing the thing that matters most. They're showing how fucking ridiculous it is by having every fucking pronoun on the deal.
You gotta show them how stupid it is. Fuck. Actually, that's another tangent because we're getting back to your guys' favorite time frame because it's gonna be June soon, and you know what that means? Gay month. Actually, it's probably supposed to be gay year. So that's a
Yay,
thing.
my birthday's gay.
I know. Congratulations. And the beautiful thing, I don't fucking care. Yet, hell, the other funnier thing, getting more and more numbers within the LGBTQ MNLP groups who are also kind of opting out on the whole pride shit. So it's going to be fascinating.
It's almost like they learned, hey, this isn't about us; it's about selling shit.
Always been that way. It's just the outspoken few that have made it all about me, and how well you can market towards me.
It's just all about marking your territory at this point.
Mm. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention, since there's 3 white guys in this room right now,
What about us?
you guys are no longer to play video games. Apparently,
Excuse you?
Yes. Apparently, you guys are no longer allowed to play video games.
No. Excuse you?
What?
He's not
Stop
counting you as
guys.
white.
Oh, right. He's a
Stop
different classification. I'm sorry. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're still a white boy.
I'm an asshole god. I'm fine. The dragons are furry, so technically,
Hold up. Hold the fucking phone.
That is true.
Right.
He's a special group.
Scaly, not furry, fucker.
Oh, that's right. Still,
Regardless, he's a special.
What's
So,
the
okay.
difference?
So you guys have been put on the gaming list. So, but if you happen to be a white dude, Wesley, you got to be careful. Get that black card soon.
Does it have to get it back from you at some point?
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, I mean, I can pass pretty well, but yeah, he needs to get his card back. He's got to get away from that weep shit. I wish him the best of fucking
Body
luck on
pillows?
that one. Well, that would help. That would fucking help. But no, yeah, I know, right? It seems like they're trying to change the market again. So yeah, all this DEI is going to be going up against white males. I love it, and I don't know how it's going to do in the futures because they have put in trillions of dollars to in a return of maybe just shy of a few millions of dollars.
I got it. The perfect thing for wrestling. A Dakamakura were pronouns.
Yeah. There you go. I know, right? No, you do need that card.
That way you know that the pillow itself is telling you it is what it is.
It is, yes. It is what it is. But as usual, we've gone through that over time. We've done a lot of bantering and a few other different things. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. But as usual, I give these motherfuckers their last rites. I hit buttons. We get the fuck out of here. I would say like, comment, subscribe, but I don't really care. Guys, go!
Boo.
Boo-boo.
Go buy tea at dragonstreasure.com. Use Sparky's Tech as the code.
I knew he would have to pimp himself out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, money's right.
Well, I mean, if you do get the monies.
Not yet, but...
See, there you go. It always comes down to that one. No, yeah.
I have to have people... I have to sell the tea to people that use the fucking code before I get paid for it. So buy the tea, damn it.
There you
Or
go.
soap.
How dare you force tea down my throat?
Sparky needs that money. He's got to get
He
on the
needs
way.
that tea money, baby.
Well, I
Buy
mean,
his tea.
I got a vet bill to pay for it.
Buy his tea bag.
Oh, God. I'd say we're all going to hell, but we're already there.
Welcome to hell.
I know, right? Population, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Population us.
I know, right? Jesus fucking Christ.
Bye,
But
fuckers.
still, we still have the last rates. We're still doing it. We're still doing it.
Oh, you sure? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I got nothing.
You
Except
got
to go fuck
nothing?
yourself,
Why don't
people.
you got anything? I mean, really, you
Go
should
fuck
have
yourself,
something.
people. I mean, what do you want? I mean, that's all I got today.
That makes sense. That makes sense in my mind. I kind of agree with
I'm
that.
a little downtrodden.
A little downtrodden. Why?
Oh, it could be a lot of reasons. Fire stuff.
Hey, Penn. What are going to be your last words? And why is it? Hey, you can get the mug at our little website over here. Buy a mug for your mug.
Okay, buy a mug for your mug.
I don't think she caught on.
I know. Maybe she did. She doesn't want to accept the factor that we can get her mugs sooner than she can send it to us.
You know,
Buy a mug for a hug.
I've been giving EVS so much shit this entire time. So 4 years later, EVS, where's the fucking comic book? Go to Pin over here. 6 years later, where's the mug, Pin?
Pretty funny.
Buy a mug, get a hug from Penn.
Oh, that'd be
No!
interesting. That would be interesting. That would be grand. That would be grand. Jesus Christ.
We need to sell an actual confetti popper that says Jim's Confetti Cannon.
They don't have them on this as of yet, but you know what? I could probably, work on a few things like the yarmulke.
Or we just make sure it goes on the front. It goes.
The confetti cannon.
The front of it is an old mouse with a confetti gun. It says, "I have a confetti cannon" on the back. It has Pin going, "I want to see a
confetti cannon before you die."
God damn it!
God damn it!
We got to make that into a shirt, front and back.
But yeah, I'll buy a shirt for you. As usual.
Or a mug.
No, I could do both. I would have to figure it out.
Well, it has to be a mug where it goes, when it's cold, it says, "I have a confetti cannon." When you put something warm in it, it transitions over to,
"Oh, there you
go." It is possible. Again, I have to see exactly.
That would be expensive, though.
Yeah, I would have to see exactly what they have, but yeah, head over to the Broke Star 13's, shirt and all that kind of shit, for you can see things, maybe purchase things. I think it'll be in the low bar somewhere. But as usual, is it? We're getting the fuck out of here. Peace, bitches. I hit buttons.